think they can hear us.
I think they can hear us. Welcome, guys. It's Just Drinking. We're here.
Hey, how you doing?
We're excited to have you guys. It's Wednesday
Welcome.
Night Lives. We've got some stuff to talk about
Glad to
tonight.
have you at the bar.
We are excited to hang out with
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys tonight.
We're
It's
pumped.
Wednesday.
Woo!
It's negative 20 degrees outside.
Yeah,
so
baby.
we are excited
Here
to
we
be
go.
inside rather than outside, right? Royer is yelling already, which
I
tells
am.
you
I'm
tonight
excited.
It's going to be a fun
Been a
night.
tough week.
We are very
I'm
excited
excited
about
to
it.
be here.
So we're pretty pumped. So obviously last week we mentioned that we did a review.
We did.
Didn't go so well,
No,
right?
it didn't.
Didn't turn
Somebody
the mics on.
forgot to turn the mics on.
Not naming names, but the microphone didn't get turned on. So
By accident.
unfortunately, we had to redo that one tonight. So we ended up doing a couple reviews tonight, which means Royer is on his A game tonight, guys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
any questions
Solid
you guys
A-game.
have, tonight is the night to put them in. We get all your questions in tonight. Royer is ready to roll. So as you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are coming in, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up button. Lets more people know that we're on here. Helps get a few more people on here. We're excited.
Yep.
I am posting it over to the Facebook group. Oh,
Yeah. Wow.
we're yelling stuff.
Hang on.
We're yelling
Well,
stuff.
that was something else.
I don't know what that was.
What
but
was that?
I believe I
That was
posted
our Owen Wilson
Owen Wilson
impression.
So I put it into the Facebook group, so you get we get a few of those guys over here too as well. Let them know if you guys
That
haven't
would be great.
joined the Facebook
I
group.
got an idea.
That link is down there.
I got an idea.
What
Let's have
now?
Owen Wilson as a guest star.
You said that about The Rock, and how well did that work out?
Well, he hasn't written me back yet. Okay.
no one's
But I'm
writing
sure he's
you back.
meaning to.
No one's writing you back. Absolutely nobody.
I'm sure he's meaning to.
Bryce, welcome to the chat. Good
Welcome.
evening. We're excited to have you. Sean in the house.
Oh,
Marilyn
yeah.
checking in.
Here we go.
Represent. Love it. We got Fred in the house. Hello. Good to hear from you. We are
Maryland.
excited. Yes, we are pumped.
So, Sean, what part of Maryland are you from?
the part that's Mary, but
No.
not as much land.
No. So we were out to Baltimore a few years back.
Okay.
Oh man, some of the best food experiences I've ever had in my entire life
Amazing.
is in Baltimore, Maryland.
Better than Iowa. All
Yeah.
of our food choices.
Yes.
All the corn and brisket
all the
you can
chicken
eat.
and ranch. Yes.
Yes.
Much better.
That's awesome. That's
That is
amazing.
awesome. So thank you for joining us.
We'll hear about where
That was
they're
awesome,
from,
Sean.
hopefully. We got Paul from Drums and Rums podcast in the
Welcome,
house
Paul.
asking, how is the snow? Well, Paul, let me
It's
tell you,
cold.
the snow,
It's cold.
it is still currently, I almost sent another message this morning because it was, again, like, what'd you say the degree was when you left?
When I left for work this morning, it was 18 below zero.
Normal
That's
temp.
Negative 18 without the wind chill.
That's no wind chill.
That's no wind chill.
Just the regular temperature.
So it felt like it was like 30 something below.
Yeah, it was cold. So it's been cold here. We're still working through Iowa's cold up and down weather. So we appreciate you asking, but the snow is hard, crunchy,
It is hard.
and very cold. Nobody wants to go outside right now. Angela's in the house. Good to hear from you, Angela. Glad you can make it. Great to see you,
Welcome.
Fred. Let's see here. Western Maryland, Sean's
Yes,
from.
very nice.
Baltimore is about an hour and 15 minutes away.
away.
I'm so sorry you got to deal with Baltimore. I mean, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. As a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I'm so sorry for the hectic, that you got to deal with.
Let's
there.
not bring the sports.
Am I
into
ruining
it.
things? I might be ruining.
Let's not
a fan
bring
base.
the sports into it. I just want to let you know that yes, true fact. I've had one of the best food experiences I've ever had in my entire life in Baltimore. That was incredible.
It's awesome. Let's see here. Terry, good evening, everyone. Enjoy the rum. Cheers from north of the border. We're happy to hear from you, Terry.
Welcome.
Drums and Rums, they are saying that they need to come here to Iowa. Good to hear from you. If you want to come, January is the time to come visit. We would love to have
January,
you.
early February.
Yes, super nice time
Come
to
on.
be here. Fred's saying it's 66 there. That sounds miserable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
Wow,
be you.
Fred,
That
hey,
sounds terrible.
Sorry.
Yep. I mean,
sorry to hear that.
Negative 18. I can
yeah.
handle that, but 66,
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about all that. Is the snow angel still there?
It is.
It's frozen solid.
solid.
I don't even think we can change the snow angel. It's actually colder right now than it was when I did the snow angel. It's colder.
Yes. So in case nobody has ever experienced this kind of cold with the snow, this type of thing, I mean, the snow gets so hard, is harder than a brick wall.
The air gets so hard. It hurts your face.
It does.
If you haven't been to Iowa in January, you're missing out on an experience.
It is a true life experience. I think you should put it on your bucket list today.
Here's what's crazy is my facial hair wasn't even wet and it froze today. Like it was that cold this morning that it actually froze without it even being wet. It was not wet. It was dry when I walked outside. It still froze to my face.
Yep.
So it was very cold. I couldn't touch it because I thought I was going to break it. It's always fun. It's always a fun issue.
Always hate it when you break stuff off.
Which has happened. I mean, I've actually broken facial hair before. Yep. That sounds like a funny joke, but that definitely happens.
It does. No kidding.
It's a horrible feeling.
It's happened to me too.
So it's not fun, but we're excited that you guys are in warmer weather. Hopefully,
we're happy for you. A little envious, a lot envious.
If you guys missed the snow angel last week, we had some donations for me to go out and do a snow angel in the backyard, which I appreciated. Thank you very much. We appreciate those donations. We got obviously, we got the little, I don't know, you'd call it a check mark on YouTube, right? We made it as an official channel, so we got some super chat options, and we got some extra stuff that we can do with our channel now, which we're really excited about.
We made it thanks to all the fine people out there.
All of you guys. And it ended up with me in the yard doing a snow angel in negative
which I enjoyed.
-3
I didn't
weather,
have to do it.
Just freaking crazy.
Thank you.
So I know all of you are here because of the headline, because Royer came up with it today. So to give you a little feedback here, Royer, I'll go back to the beginning of this video. We messed up the review last week. I forgot to turn the microphones on, right? Sorry about that.
We did.
So we had to redo that review, but we also had to do a review in addition to that because we were behind. So we had to do another review. So we've done 2 reviews before this video, so this should get fun. And Royer picked out the headline, which is, what is it? Rum Explosions Shake the World.
Yes,
which I loved. I was thumbs up for Rum Explosions. I'm excited because we're going to get creative and we're going to verify that. There's a reason we put that in
thoughts
here.
Are going on right now.
There's a reason we put that headline on here, and we're excited to share it. It's going to be amazing. So let's get through some of these here. Morgan's from Australia. Your spiders frighten me. You can have them.
No
so
kidding.
I'll take negative 30-degree weather.
Welcome, Morgan.
That's awesome.
Seriously.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining.
Welcome
us.
from
That's
Australia. Awesome. Your spiders are bigger than me. So frightening. That sounds terrifying. Let's see here. We'll be down in the lows of mid-30s this weekend.
Oh, that sounds cold.
Cold. Here.
That's like a heat
that's
wave
a warm,
here.
Our highs aren't even going to hit 30 degrees for the next week. So
no.
we're feeling for you.
Yeah.
Keep your bottles outside and keep them chilled. I'm pretty sure our bottles would just shatter. I don't think they would survive. There's too cold sometimes.
Fun fact. So it's really cool here in Iowa when it gets these sub-zero weather as a science experiment for the kids when they're growing up. You can actually take like a coffee cup of water, put it in the microwave for a minute 20, go outside and throw it up in the air, and it will evaporate immediately.
Dissipate instantly.
You will not get wet. You will not get scalded.
It's gone.
It's just poof, gone.
Every kid does it here. I feel like it's a normal Iowa thing. We do it like in the winters all the time as kids.
Like chicken and Bush Light and ranch.
It's just a thing we do. I don't know.
Crazy.
So yeah, we do stupid stuff in the like some people crack an egg on the sidewalk to see if they can heat it in the heat. Yeah, we don't do that.
No,
we freeze stuff in the air this time of year.
And it's really cool. If you ever have the opportunity to be in the sub-zero weather, you gotta go find a microwave, some water, a cup, toss it up in the air.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
I bet it works in Florida too. Go do it. I think you guys can do it. Go throw that water out, especially if you're on a balcony above somebody.
So this is where I'm going to toss in a little safety announcement. Do not do that unless you're in sub-zero weather.
Oh,
okay.
They might. I don't know. It's getting in the lows of 30s. It's pretty close.
No, it's not.
Pretty close.
No, it's not. 30 degrees is not close to sub-zero weather. Trust me,
it's a fun science experiment. See if it works the same there as it does here.
Do not listen to him.
I don't know. I've never done it there.
Do not.
How do you know? Have you ever done it there?
I know. There's some things that I know.
Are you a scientist?
I am not.
I don't. See, there you go. You guys have no idea. Go try it for yourself.
I do know. Do not
throw some
PBS
water.
PBS will never. No.
PBS will never pick us up.
Do not do this,
guys. We're still trying to impress
Bad
PBS
advice.
After all these years. Can you believe we're still trying to impress them? Man, I can't believe they haven't picked us up. Zachary's in the house. Rum Dogs.
Zachary,
We're excited
glad
to have you
here.
Let's see here. Angela spent a couple years in Iowa City, and it was awful cold walking to the campus every day.
Oh, yes.
Angela, you're not wrong. It
Yes.
gets pretty freaking cold.
It does.
And I can imagine you're walking. I've had to do it throughout the week here for work, walking to different appointments. It is very cold.
It just burns.
Yes.
It's so cold. It
Yes.
just burns.
Andrew's here. We got people in the house. That's right. The chat is full today. While you guys are here, share with us if you guys are having a drink. Let us know what you're drinking. If you haven't let us know before, let us know where you're from. Introduce yourself. Everybody here in the chat's really cool. We have a really cool rum community, so we're happy to have you guys all here.
Morgan is here from Australia.
Morgan is here from Australia.
That is so cool. I have always wanted to go to Australia. I really have. That is like on my bucket list.
That's pretty awesome. That's honestly pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
So she's obviously laughing at us. I don't know. I guess she's fearless of spiders. Or he. I don't know. I guess I'm not.
We don't know.
I don't know.
Mean,
I'm just reading. I just know.
Careful.
I don't know. Stop judging me. I just don't appreciate your judgment coming to me.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Just
okay. I don't
know.
No
offense.
God, identify yourself.
Any means.
It's 2022, guys. We accept you all. I'm
yes,
not
we
trying
do.
to.
Especially here in this channel, there is no judgment. This is judgment-free zone.
Clearly,
Absolutely.
because we're the ones on your guys' camera screen. If this was a judgment zone, we wouldn't be here. So,
nope.
All right, let's see what we got here. Made it. Vargas Vault's in the house. Good to hear from you, Vargas. We're excited to have you here. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you scroll down, click that link to the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group. It says Facebook group with a link. Click that, join the group. Vargas put some stuff in there. We have plenty of people that do. We have some fun, fun extra content in there throughout the week.
Absolutely. I mean, I really appreciate. I want to take this moment and let everyone know that I truly appreciate all the extra stuff that people put in our Facebook page.
It's a lot of fun.
Right?
We enjoy it a lot.
This is really cool.
Yes.
I mean, what a bunch of great people out there that are joining us.
It's amazing.
I'm excited.
We honestly have a lot of fun stuff that comes through there. We get funny memes, we get funny videos, and then we get great rum suggestions too. So.
Okay. So question.
Oh God.
Yeah,
I'll answer it.
I know. So in case everyone doesn't know this, you should by now. None of this is scripted. So he never knows.
What?
He never knows
what I'm
reading
going to be
over
saying. Here? What is this whole notepad over here?
Okay, whatever. He never knows what I'm going to say. So he does get a little nervous. It's oh my goodness.
Apparently Royer's got some stuff planned.
What is he going to say
Rum Explosions.
Because he's been drinking a little bit of rum tonight.
Yes.
And I'm a little concerned.
Yes.
I've already talked to him about this language. and I've been doing good on that, right? We had a discussion. You have to, that's okay. You can admit it.
Oh my gosh. What is
happening? Yes, I'm keeping an eye on my language, right? So
in your language, yes, that makes sense.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes.
All right, so we're gonna run.
Hang on.
You're still talking?
My question. Yeah, I'm still talking.
Land this plane, man.
That came from me. Anyhow, my question is, what are some of the rums out there that we have not reviewed that you would like to see us review?
And just so you guys know, if you suggested it, we have a running list. We do have a really long list we've just been adding to. We've got like 50 rums we got to try that's in the bar right now. We are always trying to find new rums. We can only drink we only do this once a week right now. Obviously, we're hoping to up that in the future. As this year progresses, we are hoping to get to, we only record it once a week.
That's true. We
drink rum more than once a week, but we only put
we do actually
put the camera on once a week, right? Yeah, maybe twice, right? So we do that. Let's see what we got here. I want to run through some of these comments, and we're gonna hit some topics tonight. If you guys got questions, Royer is fired up tonight. So he is excited for him.
Fired up.
I appreciate the guys, your guys' thumbs ups coming in. That is amazing. We appreciate those, letting people know that we're here. This is gonna be amazing. So let's see what we got here. Jeremy's in the house, running late, but I made it. We're happy to have you.
Welcome.
Cohen's in the house. Greetings, Rum Hawkeyes. We're excited to have you. It's 71 degrees and sunny here in Los Angeles today.
Wow.
That sounds terrible. I mean, you could have -20 right now, and you're missing out by being there in 71 degrees. So, I mean, we're clearly winning.
Life choices. It's all about life choices. That's all I'm saying.
I hope we're making the right ones. Let's see here. Jay Bress in the house. Good evening, gentlemen. My name's Tony, by the way. Oh, we got a name to it.
Welcome.
We'll do our best to remember it. We do try to remember when people tell us their names over their actual usernames. We try to remember it as best we can. So hopefully we'll be able to use that in the future. If we mess it up, you can correct us. We're really sorry.
Please correct us. We make lots of mistakes.
We do that a lot. So let's see here. Vargas has Kraken Spiced has become hard to find for some reason. So having some canned Kraken. Yeah, Kraken makes that canned drink, right? Yep. The canned mixer
that we do not have here in Iowa. Go figure, right?
Yes. Morgan says they have a beard. I'm so sorry. I messed it all up. I don't know what I'm talking about over here. I make mistakes. I told you. We talked about this, right? I make mistakes. I'm so sorry. This is clearly why you're way tougher than me. I get it.
I seriously
just don't mess with me because Royer will beat you up. So
no, I won't.
That's what I keep him around for. He's my bodyguard.
I drink rum. That's what I do.
He's my bodyguard. So I apologize. Thank you for correcting us. You can always correct us. We can only see the words on the screen, so we have no idea.
We have no idea.
Just over here assuming things, which is terrible. Let's see here. Cohen's new Diamond Reserve Aged Demerara 151 just came out here. It's only $30. That's a pretty good bargain for a new 151. I like that.
Wow.
Always looking for a new 150. Wow. The Owen Wilson. Wow. There we go, guys. Love it. Yes. So we're going to move through here. I just jumped a whole bunch. We're going to try and keep it. Let's see here. Decided to try Captain Morgan Private Stock. Not bad. Glad you tried it. It's always worth a try. I think it's Captain Morgan, one of their better products.
It is one of their better products.
Captain's got a lot of stuff out there that's, it's Captain. It's a big brand. You get a lot of normal stuff, which is fine.
Their 100 proof.
Yeah, I think the 100 proof's okay, but I think Private Stock's probably my favorite thing that they put out. I like the vanilla in it. I think it's got good flavor, and I really like that one for expanding the palate. I think it's pretty good. I drank it for a really long time. Try to keep that PBS contact, right? That's what we're trying to do, Paul. We're trying to keep it drums.
We are.
We want Drums and Rums to join us on PBS. So
yes,
that's what we're trying to do.
That's yes.
Bryce is sipping on some Plantation 5-year tonight, which is awesome. Love that. We got I have no idea. Do we? We have so many rums. I can't keep track of them anymore. You asked me if we have a rum back here. Yeah, there it is. We can show you. Right, bam. We have some nice rums in Australia, and it's always tropical. You know what?
Yeah, just keep rubbing that in.
We feel bad for you because obviously you don't have the Iowa rums. The Iowa rums that we have here that we promote. I mean, you're missing out. So
no, you're not. Trust me, you are not missing out.
It's just
good life decisions on your part.
It's a tough life you live. I mean,
seriously,
somebody's got to do it.
I've always wanted to go to Australia.
Have you? Have you seen the size of spiders in Australia?
I don't care.
Oh man, I do not do spiders, and they're like this freaking big. Like you think wolf spiders are big? That's babies.
I don't
in
care.
Australia.
Seriously,
terrifying.
I want to go to Australia.
I will scream like a little girl.
You would
worse
scream like
than a haunted house. I would rather stay a night in a haunted hotel than stay a night in freaking
which I've done
scary part of Australia with all their scary spiders. No. Riley asked me about going to Australia, and I just said no. So that's
too scary.
That's where we're at with that. No. I'm terrified. Absolutely.
If I ever make it over there, I will make contact with you, and we'll sit down and have a drink.
Well, it'll probably just be you because I'm going to be scared. I'll be hiding. So they come out of the dash in the car.
I don't care.
It's terrifying.
I don't care.
I don't think I
want to go experience Australia.
You want to experience it?
I do.
I'll get you a giant camel spider. I don't know. Sounds terrible. Scares the crap out of me. If you didn't know, I have a fear of spiders. So
he does.
It scares the crap out of me.
Big fear.
It's
okay.
I can do little ones, but even big wolf spiders get me going. Besides the point, that's not what we're talking about tonight. Let's see here. Drinking Brindley Gold Shipwreck Coconut Rum Cream tonight. Love it. Nice choice, Sean. Love that. I saw a new bottle on the shelf. It's called Abuelo Rum. Haven't seen that one before. So what kind of Abuelo Rum are you looking for? Because if it is this one, we actually just did the review tonight. We did the Ron Abuelo Añejo.
That is actually what I'm having this evening.
That is Royer's drink of choice tonight, which brings us to the other rum that we reviewed tonight, which is the rum we messed up last week, which was the Parse Rum Brothers Blend, which that's the back of the bottle. I can never remember. The hieroglyphics give
I know.
There's a lot going on, right? So you got all these hieroglyphics going on. But yes, the Parse Rum from the Brothers Blend, they made this great rum. Excited to get those reviews out. We finally got the mics were on tonight. which
magically they were on.
Makes things a lot easier. So we're really excited to get those things out there, but we're excited to get you those reviews. We did post the new review of the Zakapa Xo tonight. If you guys haven't watched it, it was a fun video. We had some fun effects.
That is such a good rum.
Roy Air creeped me out during it, so you guys will notice that in it. There was a creep out moment, so it's a lot of fun.
It's black and white.
I hope you guys like it. Definitely check it out after the live's over, but I think it's a fun rum. Let's see here. Got Plantation Jamaican 1996 24-year-long pond yesterday for 110. Great price. We'll take your word on it, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good bottle of rum. So we love that.
Definitely sounds like a good bottle of rum.
Yep. So we just covered it's Tony, right? Yep. Tony.
Yep. Tony.
Yep. Tony. Yep. I'm winning. We got names. We're doing this first name basis stuff. Yes, that's what we are drinking tonight. So hopefully we covered that for you. Review Hampton Estate rum. We do have to get some. We actually Hampton Estate. Do we have some? Oh, he's gonna go get some. I guess.
No, we don't have any.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna get out.
It's on the list, but
a little notebook.
Whatever. Notebook. He's taking notes now.
I am taking
what
notes.
you guys say. He's that in tune. What you guys say.
Well, it's
how much Royer cares.
No, it's not that how much in tune I am. It's that how much I care.
You always care.
Nobody
cares more than you.
Right?
It's the truth. It's absolute truth. So I asked 2 liquor stores around me about Crucian Blackstrap. No luck, but at least I have 9 Spice. So my alternative to you, Alu, is go ahead and either contact them online and see if there's a way to get it to you, or check out rumratings.com to see if they have a way to get it to you too. That's our 2 best options. We refer to everyone. That's how we get all of our stuff here. So that's my best advice. Hopefully it helps you get locked down a bottle there. Let's see here. When is Appleton Estate new release super aged rum coming out? Good question. Super aged. I actually haven't heard about that, Bryce.
Wow. No.
So we are gonna have to check. I don't know why they keep saying wow. The phone keeps saying wow. It's terrifying me actually right now. I'll have to look that up. That's a great question. I'm gonna write that question down. I want to know the Appleton Estate new release super aged rum. We will find that out, and if you're in the Just Drinking After Hours group, that link below, we will get an answer to you, and we'll put it out in the YouTube community as well. But we'll find out. I'm not 100% sure on that. Seen Appleton Estate Heart Collection 1994 this week, but it's $300, and I didn't break down and buy it. I hear it's fantastic. For a $300 bottle of rum, better take me to dinner. So I'm hoping that it's pretty good too. We're definitely gonna have to come across that at some point. That's awesome. Sipping on Zakapa 23. Can't wait to try the XO that you guys just reviewed. Yes, you definitely have to. I like the 23.
The
XO is phenomenal.
I will almost say, it was almost to the point that yes, it was life-changing.
Life-changing. That's dramatic.
It was good. It was really, really good. I mean,
you don't think that's slightly dramatic? Life-changing?
No,
not at all. There you go. It's life-changing. That's all you need to know about it.
No, it was such a good rum. It was just a really delicious rum.
It's awesome. Let's see here. Terry, starting with Fortress Rum, 45% matured in oak barrels from Nova Scotia. Nice. That's an awesome pickup there.
I've seen his post on our Facebook tonight that our review reminded him of what to have this evening.
That's awesome. Morgan saying try Zakapa Royale, right? Add it to the list. Let's get it done. Tonight I'm drinking a chocolate rum with Kaloa, a distillery in Kauai, Hawaii. Yes, Jeremy, we actually did a review on that rum. I think we have it somewhere. That is the Kaloa. So we did a review on Kaloa. We actually have that review. If you guys are interested in it, you can check that out. But that's a great rum. That's awesome.
Did we actually post that one?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure we did.
We actually have. So we actually have some of the dark Kaloa rum out in the cupboard. I'm not sure if we've even reviewed that one yet. But yes, so the wife and I went to Hawaii a few years back, and we found this rum there, and it is absolutely delicious. It really is.
Not the one that's a little black licoricey. I'm pretty sure
No,
it's a little
that-
black.
no.
Are you sure?
Mm-mm.
The Kaloa?
Yes, it is not black licorice.
Sure it's got a
Because
little black
I do not care for black licorice
Where's it
at
at?
all. It's not even down here.
I'm disappointed.
You are not allowed to even have
Are you even
it.
a rum collector if I can't pick up the bottle that I'm thinking of in the moment?
I can go get it for you, but you're not going to open it.
You have it. It's open. We reviewed it.
No,
we drank
that
it.
bottle's already gone.
Oh, well.
So
I'm pretty sure there's a black licorice taste to it.
there is no black licorice taste to it.
I debate that. I don't know.
You would be wrong.
I don't know about all that. So, yeah. So let's get into some shenanigans tonight. I love it. So let's talk about this. We've got a few topics to talk about tonight. I know Royer's holding back a couple on me here, but I am going to talk about. No, I'm going to jump into one that's easy. I know you can, but if you guys know who Jordana Brewster is, she's from the Fast and Furious series. She plays, the Vin Diesel's sister, right, in the series, right? So everybody knows that, right? So she put out an article, which we always love hearing these celebrities talking about rum, that rum cocktail is her weakness. And the weakness is a Zakapa Rum Lava Roasted Manhattan. It's rum, spiced cacao, vermouth with mezcal, bitters, and marshmallow. The icing on the cake is eating the marshmallow at the end of the drink. So it's a big new, it's an elegant cocktail.
That sounds delicious.
But it sounds awesome. And so I think it's really cool when we hear about celebrities talking about rum. Again, I like to point it out. Rum's on the rise, rum's on growth. You guys are going to be hearing more about it. It's going to be coming. So I wanted to throw that out there for you guys. I know it's not like a big piece of news, but when celebrities are talking about it, you guys are on the right track. So
okay, so one of the things that I wanted to discuss this evening. Hang on.
You're hanging on.
Everybody's
hanging on right now. They're on the edge of their seat.
Oh, they are not. Anyhow.
That's what you think.
So one of the things I wanted to discuss this evening was actually Paul from Drums and Rums. He has this podcast, okay, that he puts out all the time. And he has some of these fabulous, fantastic guests on his show. I mean, true. I mean, and he covers such a wide range and broad spectrum of topics on his show. But one of the things that I haven't had a chance to listen to yet, but it's the history of the Havana Club. So he actually has some family members from that era that he talks with, some family members that discuss the history of Havana Club. So if you're familiar at all with Havana Club and you want to learn a little bit more about it, absolutely check out Drums and Rums podcast. And it's episode 81. I think Paul does a fantastic job. He's got drummers on there from some...
So fantastic.
It is. He's
greatest of all time.
He's got some fantastic information there.
Absolutely amazing.
I don't know if Paul's still on here or not. If you're great, if you're not, that's fine too.
Hopefully he's drinking rum.
I hope you are drinking rum.
Probably just doesn't want to talk to you.
Probably not.
So yes, it is absolutely a great podcast. You guys should definitely check out. Let's see here. We actually had a comment come in here. No celebrity will top the rum dance he talked about. That was Sierra's rum dance with her rum that she bought into, the 10 something.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's a 10. It's not, it's a 10. I'll think of it here, but she's got a rum that she's bought into. And so, yes, she did a very, very unique rum dance, very talented, that I could not accomplish. So, yes. Let's see here. So we got some stuff coming in. One thing I wanted to talk about, we have breaking news, right? Because Morgan's in the house, right? Warning, the price of booze could skyrocket with a case of one of Australia's favorite beverages to cost $20 more in coming years due to tax hikes. Dang it, Australia.
Wow.
They're charging more for rum. See, I told you their spiders are scary. They're taxing more on rum. This is scary as heck.
Wow.
This is my two biggest fears coming into more expensive rum and spiders.
Yeah.
And ghosts is a close third. This is the life I live, right? I don't do haunted
it must
stuff.
Be terrifying to be
It
you.
is. It is scary. So their Australian taxation office tax increase. So their rum's looking to get more expensive. That's scary. Alcohol in general over there. That's terrifying. So hopefully that you guys, what are they doing, Australia? Like, I need to write a letter to Australia. Like, do you even understand that how important this stuff is to the world? Like, what are you doing, Australia? We're calling you out right now.
So fun story. Okay. So my wife and I were on a cruise. And I'm not even going to say where, but Hawaii. Anyhow.
You said you weren't going to tell them.
Screw it.
Okay.
Anyhow, we're in Hawaii. We're doing a cruise. And the ship, I mean, it was loaded with Australians, which was really cool. We got to talking with some of them and hanging out with some of them. And that's one of the things I really enjoy doing is meeting some different people, some new people, making some new friends.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's so interesting to hear what things are like in other parts of the world, you know, from their personal experiences and this sort of thing. And so we're kind of obviously, you know, maybe not obviously, but we're kind of hanging out at the bar and we're having a few drinks. And oh my goodness, I mean, it was like there was no way I could keep up. There was absolutely no way. So I look forward to taking a trip to Australia someday. That's on my bucket list. All seriousness, it is on my bucket list. I would love to come to Australia and experience some of the different lifestyles there, and you know, I think it'd be cool. So
more power to you.
Yeah,
you are a tough individual. Can you write a letter to Canada about their outrageous price of rum? We will.
We can.
We'll
we
write
can do
a letter.
That for you.
We can write a letter. I took spelling in grade school. I can write a letter. I can do that.
Public education.
Let's
right
do
here.
it. I'm writing a letter to Canada like that. Let's make it less expensive. What are we doing with our lives? You just won't
be able to address the envelope.
Well, that's what you're for.
That's where I come.
That's where you come in. We're a tag team here. So I do have a little bit of an updated news. So we talked a little bit about this super age from Appleton Estate, right? I don't know if it's the super age, but it's Appleton Estate Ruby Anniversary Edition. It's a over 40 years here, limited edition release with only 500 bottles available, and it did start being available in January 2022. So now I would assume it is available, but there's only 500 bottles. So it doesn't mark a price tag here, but that sounds extremely
if you have to ask,
rare.
You just can't afford it.
Well, I never ask because I just use your credit card.
Yeah,
so
I know, and we need to talk about
it. It doesn't bother me.
We have to talk.
It affects
about
my
that.
life zero. So let's see here. Love the channel, guys. Have you guys tried Cartavio XO? So thank you very much. We appreciate you, Brandon. No, we have not, but we'll add it to the list if it's not already on there. We will get it on there and try that. We appreciate the love. We appreciate that from you guys. So thank you. The rum here is already overpriced. The Zakapa Xo is $141. Oh my goodness. That's $21 more than what we spent.
Yep.
What the heck? And it's going up. See, spiders, scary rum prices. Australia, scary. I'm not trying to not promote Australia. I hear it's very beautiful. I hear there's a lot of very cool aspects of it. I'm just scared of spiders and high rum prices. That's just my life. Like it's my life choices.
I would like to go spend a couple of weeks over there.
Okay, well, if we go, you have to kill every spider we see.
I'm not bringing you along with. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's fine. You usually don't. So I'll just sit at home and in your bar and drink your rum. So that's fine. Man. Sounds like, Bryce, that's the bottle. Not a lot of bottles. 500 bottles. So I'm guessing it's very limited. I think it's going to be pretty hard to get your hands on. You got to be able to either have someone on the inside or be able to pay the price tag they're looking for. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty expensive. So we definitely won't probably be getting that one, unfortunately, but we always like trying as many new rums as we can. We obviously have new reviews coming out every week. Great time to let you guys know if you haven't hit the links below. We do have the Facebook group for you guys there after the show throughout the week. We're definitely more responsive on there. We love having you guys on there, having great conversations. And
depending on how much rum we've had.
Depending on how much rum we've had, which lately has been more because it's winter, and this is what we do in Iowa, because you either go bowling or you're drinking. Or both.
Or both. Yeah, you drink while you bowl while you drink.
Or you drink at the bowling alley and you don't even bowl, you just drink there anyway.
Get an Uber home.
Yep.
Get an Uber home.
Yep, we drink responsibly, but this is Iowa, guys. It's January. It is freaking cold outside.
Busch Light and Ranch flowing heavy. Just flowing heavy
flowing heavy. It's amazing. We have not, Bryce, great question. We have not set up a P.O. box. Honestly, we haven't gone outside. It's winter. It's awful. I really do. Stay on us about that. I appreciate you bringing that up. We do need to set one up. It won't take much effort. We need to do
different things this year.
Yes, we need to do that. That's an easy one. I think we need to get taken care of. So we'll work on that. Gotta go. Let's see here. Oof and aff like cavemen and say rum good. I don't know, Andrew. You might have had too much rum. Andrew's going to bed. Andrew's going to bed. So we appreciate you being here, Andrew. New Foursquare was announced called Sovereignty, right?
Really?
Sovereignty. It's a 14-year bourbon and sherry cask blend at 62%, 110-ish, and should be out in March. That sounds amazing. That actually sounds pretty incredible. Every Foursquare product we've ever had has exceeded expectations. They're delicious. I know Cohen has mentioned Hampton Estates and Foursquare as two really big good distilleries, and we haven't had a bad product yet from Foursquare. So that sounds really awesome. So we appreciate you letting us know. We're always on the lookout for new rums, and we're always trying to try new stuff. So new Foursquare indelible. Man, my reading's going downhill. 11-year a few weeks ago. So how was it? Let us know how it was. We hope it was delicious. Holy cow, Royer, what do you know? Man, I feel like I've been talking 100 miles an hour.
Okay, so
I love you guys. You guys are commenting so fast I can't keep up with you all, but I appreciate each and every one of you.
It's fun to watch.
Woo! I'm just
trying
to
watch you try and keep up with everything. So one of the things that I know out there right now is actually Doc Brown. He is actually making a tour of Florida at the
Tour de Florida,
kind of. But he's touring the Total Wine and Spirits stores. This is week 3 of him touring that area down there, hitting all the Total Wine and Spirits. He's been selling out every place that he goes, and which is incredible. And congratulations, Doc. You're doing great. You got a good product, and wish we were down there to take advantage of some of that type of thing. But maybe someday when it gets a little bit warmer and the planes can actually fly out of here.
The planes can leave from here. They're all frozen to the ground. How's the weather where you guys are from? I know we heard from a few of you, but let us know. Are we just miserable and -20 over here? Is anybody else experiencing it? Let's see here. Is there such thing as having too much rum? Not that I've heard of.
I don't think so.
No limits yet.
That's
as long as you're being responsible. Terry says, take another drink and your reading should get better. That's what I'm hoping. I just poured another one. We'll just see if we can get better.
We did in school, right?
Blah, 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 blah. I got to tell you guys, last week, the video on this Parce rum that we came out with, right?
It was incredible. It was really good.
I'm so sad.
Never, ever see it.
You guys won't get to see it because I butchered it so much today. I had to do 3 takes just to get the video started.
It was so funny.
Horrible. Like what?
Well, it's so funny.
I don't know what's going on.
We've had rums like that. I forget which one it was, but we had to do it like 4 times. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I know.
Every time something went wrong, the mics, the sound, the camera, posting it,
drinking too much in the garage, yelling at the camera the wrong direction,
all the profanity.
The profanity. We never did
madness.
That never happened. Never happened. We don't do that. We don't even swear. We're very, very good. PBS friendly.
PBS friendly.
So
that's awesome.
Well, I ain't never had too much rum, though my wife made me move some bottles off the counter because 50-ish in one spot was too much for her. Sometimes you got to adapt, She's just got to understand that,
adapt or expand.
Expand, right?
Your area.
I got to tell you, we expanded ours. We have 3 places that ours stay.
I completely understand. Used to have the same problem.
But we expanded. We've got down here. We've got back here. We've got another room. We've got a cabinet.
My wife doesn't care about, so it's like, okay. Don't care about that area.
We're taking over an entire bedroom. So it's amazing. It's amazing. Let's see here. Bryce is at 28 degrees right now, so not quite as bad, but the wind is always so bad. It feels so much colder, right? Who doesn't like waking up and getting it blown in your face? It's already cold outside, Mother Nature. Thanks for sticking it down my throat. 30s here for Alu in Tennessee. We feel for you. You know, it's getting cold for everyone, and we hope it warms up soon. Gosh, I am ready to get out of January. Jeremy says it warmed up to 27 there. Man, we wish it would warm up to 27. That sounds so good.
I think we actually got up to 10 degrees today.
Oh, God.
So it got as low as -20. So there was a 30-degree change in temperature where we're at.
So that's what somebody posted in the Drums and Rums group over there on Facebook, and they asked what people were doing on this rainy day in Florida. And I said, trying to not let my face hurt because it's -6, but with the wind, it feels like -20 during the high of today, right? So it's freezing. I don't have hair, guys. This is a problem. Okay. It's very cold when I go outside. So I'm like, just trying not to hurt when I go outside. And everybody was like amazed that it's that cold. And I'm like, well, we're probably the only ones from Iowa, so it's cool. But you know, it's freaking cold, man. Like, I don't do this cold weather, but I live in Iowa, which is the opposite of where I should be. But whatever. I mean,
I had a few people ask me over the years, why do you live in Iowa?
Yeah.
And you know, I cannot honestly answer that question.
It's where I was born.
I guess maybe.
This is where I was from.
It's what we're used to.
I grew up with it, so it wasn't weird.
During the summer, and it's cold as all get out.
It's Antarctica in the winter.
It is.
It is the Sahara Desert in the summer.
Yes.
We see both ends of the spectrum and everything in between.
It's crazy.
Warmed up to 27 degrees here in Montana. Good. That's always good. 20 degrees here. Lowest recently was 6. That's awesome.
That is getting
down there. You're starting to feel that, right?
Yep.
Oh no, I almost forgot. I did do a comparison test of the 2 bottles of Bacardi Añejos, and it might be a psychological thing, but the older Añejo does taste better to me. I don't think it's psychological.
I do not
When
either.
they changed that labeling, I know they changed the formulas and stuff. I bet you're tasting a little bit different of a recipe. So, Foursquare Indelible 11 year is good, and it's bourbon and port cask blend at 48%, $70-ish, and very good. It's awesome.
We will have to try and find some.
Definitely gonna have to find some more Foursquare for us for sure.
I am never making that mistake again. If I find a Foursquare bottle,
don't leave it behind.
We will pick it up.
I yell at you every time.
That is why we have credit cards, after all.
This is not financial advice, guys.
We do not offer financial advice. But don't leave the rum on the shelf.
Let's just get this out in the open. We do not give financial advice. Holy crap. It's a statement if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that before.
No, we did not. Holy crap.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
Andrew says the Midwest is a beautiful place. Absolutely. If you come in June, July, August, September, it is amazing. But
the fall's pretty nice too.
Yeah, you know, I think honestly, we haven't gotten snow here through December for a long time now. I think the last 4 or 5 years. So pretty much all January, February.
The one thing that I will say, okay, for the Midwest, what we really have going for us in the Midwest,
corn. Ranch.
It's not corn.
Bush
it's
light.
Not ranch. It's
Bush
not
light.
Bush light. It's not chicken wings. It's none
Slipknot.
of those things. No, it's not Slipknot.
Who's the other guy from that 70s show? Ashton Kutcher.
No. Actually, it's the people. Okay, the people in the Midwest are extremely nice.
You're not wrong.
You know,
we do have pretty friendly people.
We do. So
we're pretty open.
If you ever have an opportunity to visit the Midwest,
everybody here's pretty nice.
The United States.
Unless they're not from here and they move here, then they're usually the outliers that nobody talks to. So, you know, whatever. We know who they are because they're rude. Let's see here. What does one do with a chocolate rum besides drinking it straight? Jeremy's asking with the chocolate rum.
That's a really good question.
So we've had a chocolate rum. We obviously had the Deadhead dark chocolate, which we promoted quite a bit on here. If you guys have a dark chocolate rum, we love drinking it straight. I think it's a phenomenal rum straight. However, it being so chocolatey, even though it is smoother and drier, I encourage you guys to mix that with something a little bit more milky. So looking at something like coffee, looking at something like hot chocolate.
I'm almost thinking a variation of a chocolate martini.
Something like that, I think is probably the best way to make a play on it. just because it is so chocolatey. We've mixed it with a regular mixer like Pepsi and Coke, but it gets kind of weird. I mean, it's okay, but like I wouldn't recommend it to anybody.
It's very good on its own.
Yeah, it really is. So I think if you're going to do something, you got to go something with that chocolate basis. Get into those cherry chocolate flavors. Getting into some of those coffee and more chocolate flavor, I think you'll be all right. Try it with some of that stuff. So that's my best advice for that, especially this time of year. Hot chocolate all around for everybody. Let's see here. 19 degrees here in North Texas. That's cold. You guys are getting cold in Texas. Woo! You guys are getting down there. We feel for you. You're not used to that. That sounds cold.
Dang.
My winter is my favorite season. Andrew says winter is being his favorite season. You know, hey, if you like winter, you like it. We just don't do anything in the winter besides drink and bowl.
Not when it gets this cold.
No, we don't really do anything here. Did you know negative 40 degrees Celsius is equal to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit? That is cold. Without wind, you can survive.
If you can survive that, you can survive anything.
Yep, bottoms up. You're not wrong. We felt that.
Actually, a few years ago, we hit negative 30 without the wind chill.
Without wind chill.
It
was negative 30 degrees normal air temp.
It broke my temperature gauge on my truck.
And I had to go to work.
It was
you believe
crazy.
That?
I'll never forget that. It hit a negative 30 here in our local area.
They were like, "Hey, Robert, we don't care that it's negative 30 degrees outside and you're bald and your face is gonna hurt. Get your butt into work. Get in here." So I went to work, right? Yep. So it's freaking cold, but at least fortunately, we don't normally hit those temperatures.
No,
but we have seen negative 30 normal temp. That's not unheard of.
That's
we know
without
it can
wind chill.
Yeah. It was negative 50 something with wind chill, I believe it was. I think if I remember right, we got to negative 50 something with wind chill. It was the coldest temperatures we've seen in, I don't know, 100 years, whatever it was, but it was pretty freaking cold. Let's see here. The Deadhead dark chocolate rum was okay with soda, but the Kaloa doesn't mix well with anything yet, but that's okay so far. I'll just drink it straight. There you go. You just have it straight. Hey, however you like it, you got to drink rum the way you like it. And don't be afraid to experiment. We experiment with a lot of different stuff. We try to add in some juices, some pops, some different stuff. So don't be afraid to try some stuff. I've not
had the Kaloa chocolate rum. I need to go back. I need to go back to Hawaii and try and find a bottle of that and bring that back, a bottle or two.
Yes. So Cohen's asking the question, have you had Slipknot's number 9 whiskey or their reserve number 9? No, yes. So I have had it. It's a whiskey. We're from Iowa. We have a lot of different whiskeys and stuff. I think the name on that is what's pushing that production pretty heavily. I think it's okay. It's a decent whiskey by any means. I think a lot of it comes from the Slipknot name, their marketing, that kind of stuff. It's always good seeing celebrities. They're obviously from Iowa, so it's really big here. We have it in like all the Hy-Vees, as well as it's like at our local distilleries and stuff too. But I mean, I think it's just a play on their marketing. I think it's a wood barreled whiskey. Seems like something we've had a lot of different ways. We actually have whiskey restaurants here that have hundreds of whiskeys. I'd probably recommend a few if you're really trying to get something special. If you love Slipknot, go try it. You absolutely should. I did. I love Slipknot. I went and tried it because of that exact same reason. So I don't blame you at all. But, you know, it's just one of those things that I'd probably forewarn you. Don't have super high expectations. It is a little bit higher price. So just be aware. Let's see here. Do you guys have J. Ray and Nephew Overproof rum? We do not. Haven't had that yet.
We don't have it here.
Nope.
I have seen it,
but we don't have it.
And we will probably get it at some point.
Yes. Brandon's asking what we're drinking tonight.
I am having a little Ron Abuelo Añejo.
And I am having some Parce rum from the Brothers Blend here. This brand is absolutely phenomenal. It's a review we did tonight, so excited about it.
We did both of these as a review tonight. I was really surprised at how tasty and good this was for the price point.
Yes, absolutely. Terry's saying, cheers, Roger and Robert, onto the Zakapa Xo. Nice hair. See? There was lots of compliments.
I appreciate
If you guys haven't watched the Zakapa Xo, it's our most recent review. You guys got to check that video out. We had a lot of fun. There's some
We always
really
have fun.
we had some fun extras at the end. There's some extra clips at the end for you guys to enjoy, as well as some fun effects. So that was a fun review, and we had a good time. So we hope you guys enjoy it. But it was definitely worth you guys checking out. It's a great rum too. We absolutely love it. So, have you tried the Sierra rum yet? We actually haven't because it's not here. We had some vodka come in here. Can you guys believe that? Some vodka from some guy who I've never heard of before. They got a whole cutout of him. I'm like, that should be us. We should be in a cutout in our store. I don't understand. I don't know. They obviously haven't caught the wave yet.
PBS first.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, was PBS first, right? So hopefully, I don't know. It's some vodka coming in. I didn't try it. I don't know. I don't drink a lot of vodka. I don't drink vodka at all, actually, hardly. So it's just one of those things that I drink a lot of whiskey, more rum than anything. But if I'm not drinking rum, it's probably a whiskey or a bourbon. So,
well, we are from Iowa.
We are from Iowa, so we're beer, right?
Yep.
So I actually don't drink Busch Light though. Weird Iowa fact. We all drink Busch Light, but I'm not one of them. So
I'm a rebel.
I'm a Bud Light guy. So
Bud Light all the way.
It's just the way I feel about it. Bud Light Lime. Who doesn't love Bud Light Lime?
I like Bud Light Lime.
Fantastic
but
rum,
for me, it's always
beer.
been Bud Light. It started out Budweiser, then it was Bud Light, and then it was rum.
Yes. It's a progression here.
I
think it's wisdom. What are you, 24 now? So,
25.
I mean, look at all this, 25, right? So look at all this wisdom we have at 25 years old over here. Look at, you can see all the wisdom on his head and beard. It's incredible.
It's not been an easy life.
It's what happens when you drink beer before rum, right? You got to get to the rum. Just kidding. We love beer. We love beer. Royer is not actually 25 years old. He's 27. But we don't like to, we like to make people feel better. We don't want to
dwell on that.
Zachary saying, hell yeah, Slipknot. What's your guys' favorite music? Let's hit it. You guys are all on here tonight. We're coming into the end. What do you guys like to listen to? So myself, I love metal. But I actually also listen to a lot of underground rap. Weird fact, right? So I like a pretty good variation of music. I don't really not like any music, but I definitely am a huge metal and underground rap person as far as most of my playlists go, depending on the day. Royer, what do you like to listen to?
I listen to anything from country to heavy metal.
You listen to heavy metal?
I do.
What do you classify as heavy metal? This is what we have to clarify here, because I classify Slipknot as heavy metal.
Yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
What do you listen to that's heavy metal? Please define heavy metal.
So back in the day.
Okay, 25 years ago.
Yeah, okay. 25 years ago. I used to listen to a lot of AC/DC.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, geez. They're Ozzy. Listen to, just that whole era of heavy metal.
Okay,
but that was the heavy metal back then.
That was heavy metal back then.
But
now it's oldies. That's classic rock.
No, that is not.
AC/DC is classic rock.
If you look,
actually, what's crazy?
If you
Blink,
you search
Blink 182 is classic rock.
You are wrong.
It's actually newer now. You're like older than old now.
For classic
You're
rock,
like ancient.
You will not find AC/DC.
It's like
on classic rock.
Ancient rock.
No.
It's like
Paul,
historical.
if you're still here, jump in here. Help us out here,
historical rock.
Now we're going historical rock.
It's like historical relevance rock.
Then
I'm
gonna beat you.
Wasn't AC/DC here at the same time as like the 10 Disciples or something? Like they saw Jesus, didn't they?
I didn't.
I don't know. It's in the Bible, I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
Ted Nugent, Ozzy, AC/DC.
It's all
Black
great
Sabbath.
music. It's all great music, but let's be real here. That's oldies, classic rock now.
Well, that was from my era.
Yeah. Whereas like heavy metal now is like more things that get around to, I think, there's still that stuff that classifies. I think it still gets in there. But like it's more heavy now. It's heavier.
Careful.
It's different.
I do not
agree
with you.
Slipknot is not the same.
I agree it's different.
I mean,
you look at any heavier than what it was before.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
I'm pretty sure it's a little heavier.
I think it's a little bit more disconnected.
I don't know.
And so it makes it seem like it's heavier because it's like, what do we do with this?
I've seen a Kiss concert. I've been to a Slipknot concert.
No, wait a minute. Kiss You're classifying Kiss as heavy metal.
No,
Kiss is not heavy metal.
I don't know. You got to clarify this stuff for me. I'm like
no
21 years old, so
no. Kiss is not heavy
okay.
metal.
So that's like classic rock.
Yes.
Okay. Kiss is classic rock.
Yes. AC/DC.
It's heavy metal.
Jethro Tull.
Megadeth.
Yeah. Those are not classic rock.
I actually saw Megadeth with Slipknot. They actually opened for Slipknot the other years.
Ted Nugent. No.
Ted Nugent. I don't know.
No.
I didn't see any of these people.
I'm just saying.
Can you believe they stopped making music when I tried to go to concerts? It's ridiculous. Let's see what you guys have to say here.
We got way sidetracked.
Rather buy Metallica's Blackened Whiskey over Slipknot stuff. There you go.
There you go.
It might be better.
Good advice.
I haven't had Metallica's. Slipknot's, whiskey is something that there's a lot of here. So I think it misses the mark a little bit, but it's based on the name. I'll second Yungling. Man, that's way too big of a word, Sean. What are you doing to me over here? I don't know what's happening.
Public education.
Zachary, Ailstorm. Yes, if you guys haven't checked out Ailstorm, I actually added them to my playlist. They're heavier than AC/DC and all that. They're new age,
It's
right?
different.
But it's pirate rock, right?
Different.
Who doesn't want pirate
It's just
like
different.
heavy metal? That's awesome. I'm
It's just
going
different.
to Scotland. Like that sounds freaking awesome. That's where they're based out of. Freaking awesome. I think it's awesome. They're coming out with a new album too. Primus. That's what I'm going with there. I'm not familiar. I like both kinds of music, country and Western. There you go. I think country is like one of those things that we have a happy medium of here. Like everybody kind of listens to it. If you hate it, like it's kind of weird because
Fred,
we all listen
Guns
to
N'
it.
Roses. Yeah, baby. There it is.
All right, we're working our way down. I don't even know where you're at. Stop jumping everything.
I'm just saying.
Oh my
Thought
goodness.
Guns N' Roses.
All right, let's see here. Alu is saying underground rap, jazz. Who's
There
your
you go.
favorite underground artist? I want to
really
know.
enjoy jazz.
I want to know.
I love jazz.
I want to know who your favorite underground artists are. Give me your top
Took a
three
trip
if you
to
got
New
three.
Orleans. Loved listening to the jazz.
Because I love that jazz is on there too. Because I actually have underground rappers that actually incorporated into jazz.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. So, Guns N' Roses. There it is. Fred's
There it is.
with Guns N' Roses. I never saw them, but Slash was always my favorite guitarist. I think he's absolutely amazing. Listen to Ailstorm from last week. Not bad, right? It's fun music.
It is fun.
I don't think they're the best of all time, but it's really fun. And I
It's
like
just
the
fun.
lyrics. I think they do a
It
really
makes
good
you
job.
feel good.
It makes you have a lot of fun.
You know?
Let's see here. Anthrax and Motorhead. Yeah, let's get it done. Motorhead. That's close to your time.
Yep,
that's
it
like
is.
that's
It
like
is.
really close to your
Yep.
time frame,
Yep.
right? I love
Yep.
Motorhead. I think they're awesome. Let's see here. Ozzy Osbourne. I do love Ozzy.
There we go.
Who doesn't love Ozzy? It's just
Right?
great stuff. Slayer guy from the 80s. Slayer, I mean, I think they're gonna go down as probably like the pivotal moment in heavy metal. Like Slayer was like the pivoting moment, I feel
Yep.
like, for heavy metal. So
Yep.
I get that for sure. That's awesome.
Loved
Terry listens to classic rock. My son got me interested in alternative and heavy metal rock. That's awesome. We love it. Good music. We have a lot of rock fans on here. This is amazing. Yingling.
Yingling.
All right, so I guess we got to look it up. I have no idea. I'm not familiar, so we're gonna have to figure out what that is.
I know, Cohen. You know what? When you put it like that, it's like make me feel a little old, man.
Metallica and Slayer came out almost 40 years ago. Let's put that into perspective, Royer. 40 years ago was how long?
okay,
Was that
so-
84?
So at 27,
Was that-
what I'm really
that's
saying
84,
is I
right?
enjoy the oldies.
That's
okay?
84, right? So that's 1984. If you guys aren't familiar with our actual ages, that is literally 9 years before I was born. 9 years before I was even born.
And I was out there partying.
So,
Just saying.
there's where that's at. Sky Zoo. I haven't heard of that. That sounds awesome.
Nope.
Napoleon the Legend. I don't know these. These are your
Wow.
undergrounders. Okay. I don't know. I listen to a lot of Echo, Chris
Def
Webby.
Leppard. Yeah, baby. Here
Echo,
we go.
Echo and Chris Webby are on there. Easy Mac. We got just I think underground rap right now is hitting a prime. I think there's a lot of independent artists out there for like, if you guys aren't interested in rap, I won't take long on this, but I'm just saying, like, if you are, there's a lot of really quality content right now from independent people that wasn't there. It used to just be like Tech Nine and DMX because nobody else could really do it, right? But I feel like now there's so much access to the internet and being able to do cool stuff there's so many great artists out there, which is why I asked, because honestly, I want to know those because there's just so many great people out
I'm
there.
just going to say, Zachary, I knew I liked you.
Okay, we're working down there. Terry, the best group, Def Leppard. I had that on my playlist as a kid growing up. Who doesn't love Def Leppard?
You realize that you were listening to oldies.
I did,
as
obviously, because they weren't even performing when I was listening to them. I couldn't even go see them live. Like,
nope.
Obviously, I know, right? Andrew's out. We'll see you later, Andrew. Thanks for stopping by. Wu-Tang, my favorite group. That's awesome. That's some original stuff right there. We love that. I grew up on Kiss, Slayer, Attila, Metallica, Def Leppard, Knight Rider, Meatloaf. I could go on. That sounds awesome. That's a great lineup right there.
Great lineup.
Bryce has got Tech 9 in the house. I saw Tech 9 live with Knotfest. They played with Slipknot. That was awesome. That was pretty cool getting to see Tech 9 with Slipknot. I have no idea why that correlation happened, but it was pretty freaking cool. So I love Tech 9. They're pretty cool. He's pretty cool.
And Terry's very right. Music is like rum. It is based on your taste.
That's a great thing to say.
Very, 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 very true.
That's awesome.
And we all enjoy different flavors and tastes, and I'm thankful that there's so many different music varieties out there for us to enjoy, as well as rums.
We are thinking about coming out with our own album. I don't know. I play the kazoo, and Royer plays the tambourine, so we were thinking about getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, can you imagine?
We'll see.
Heavy metal, kazoo, and tambourine.
It'd get wild.
Coming at you.
We could get wild. We could do it. I don't know. Just Drinking Band Edition.
Yeah,
we could do it. We're pretty heavy metal stuff.
We could do a video, very short video.
Tom McDonald has some interesting stuff. Yeah, I think Tom McDonald's. I like Tom McDonald. He's pretty out there. He's pretty bold. He hit some different areas of the spectrum there. Yeah, Royer's like, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
Right. I like Tom McDonald. Some of his stuff's hit or miss, but I think he does a pretty good job. I like Tom McDonald overall. Dropkick Murphys. That's awesome. I'm drinking a few Yinglings tonight. So the Yinglings, you explained, is the oldest brewery in the U.S. Lager, black and tan, and their original porter are my top 3 from them. Okay, so
they do make good beer.
Okay,
I do.
That's what it is.
Yep,
I was missing the mark there. I was missing the mark. All right. Dropkick Murphy is pretty good. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds awesome. Slayer and Metallica are hometown bands for me in Los Angeles, 1982. Both of them had hometown albums in 1983. Got signed to international labels. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I definitely want to see Metallica. I know it's not the same, but I hope to see what they have going on right now at some point in the near future. I'm hoping for that. So I missed out on Daytona's Rockfest or whatever it was called, but they're playing there, and I thought that was pretty cool. So yes, Rum Dog Millionaires. There we go. Start a Rum Dog Millionaires band. We can do it.
There we go. Yes, Jeremy, I agree. Very sad day. Meatloaf passed.
Yes, Meatloaf did pass away this last week.
Yes.
Speaking of music, Rum Explosions. This is correlating.
It is.
See how we correlate this?
I see how we made the connection.
Rum Explosions, right? So, yes, that was really sad. You always hate to hear news like that. It's just cool stuff from that made your lifetime, stuff that's going on, and I love that. So, whatever, but I think it's pretty cool. 19 and 20 years old when they got signed. How's that make you
feel? Young.
Young.
Makes me feel young.
You are young. You're 25, so.
Yep.
I love it. All right, guys, we're over an hour. We are going to wrap this thing up. We appreciate you guys. Love talking music with you guys tonight. Love talking rums. You guys are amazing. We are going to get out of here for tonight. Appreciate all those thumbs up as you guys come in. If you haven't, make sure you click down in the link for the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group. You guys can talk to us all week long over there. We're more responsive over there than we are anywhere else. So that's where we encourage you to go. We'll be posting stuff in the community, though, for you guys on here if you can't get over to Facebook. But we appreciate you each and every week coming and hanging out with us. We love you guys. We're going to have more stuff for you next week. We're going to get some of these reviews out. We absolutely love you guys. Thank you for helping us get there, for the super chats and the extra stuff on here. You guys made it possible. We absolutely love you. So with that, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.